Guys, so this is a kind of like a monthly favorites sneak peek, a monthly favorites and a holy grail product. So if I went to a desert island and I could take like one from each category or so, these are the products I would take. I don't know if I'll keep it at this angle because this is kind of a weird angle for me. So let's just get into the makeup, shall we? And if you don't like this video, if you don't like me, just don't watch it. If you like it down below, and please subscribe, and thanks. So I 100% did not like that angle I had it set up at, so we're just going to do the usual, like you can see my desk. Usually you can see all the products, but I scoot them out of the way. So we're just going to go in the order of application, and there are some drugstore and some high ends of each product because I know that certain people can't get certain things, or like they don't have the money. I really don't have the money for this, but I have accumulated it anyway. I budget my money, I save, I do. This is just accumulated over time. Yes, it's a lot, but these are just some of my favorites. I do use all my makeup, but these are like, if I had to go on a deserted island and I could take one of each product, maybe a couple of each, this is what I would take. So let's just get into the makeup, shall we? So the first one, so this one's going to be a drugstore primer. So for my dry skin girls out there, yeah, I'm really dry skin. So this is NYX Hydra Touch, as it's upside down. It is really liquidy. It's not a pore filling primer, it's just a hydration primer. It smells like lemons. Oh, I love it so much. And it just helps so that your foundation does not cake. This one's good for a drugstore one. It does cake up a little bit around my nose area, my chin right here. But other than that, it's really good. Like, and it doesn't cake up till like near the end of the day. It's very hydrating and very like not smoothing because it's not pore filling. But the high end one I have is a travel size of the Too Faced Hangover. My sister got this in an Ipsy, and she gave it to me because she didn't wear foundation and stuff, but it is gone. I will be purchasing the full size. Well, okay, it's the travel size, but it's not the sample size, if that makes sense. But this one's just a hangover one, or a replenishing and hydrating primer that's just high end. It's with coconut water, so it's really, really hydrating. This one I don't think has, no, this one has chamomile and green tea and ginseng. And this one has coconut water, probiotic based, and that's all it has in that one. So those are my two hydrating ones. The pore filling one I like, that's not too like dry, like weirdly on my skin because I'm dry skin, is the Professional from Benefit. If this will focus. Ugh. I always have that issue. But, so it's a Professional from Benefit. And it's just a skin color, I guess. Like just a regular. It kind of looks like foundation. It's like a really paley foundation. But it's just really silicone-y and fills in those pores really well. I use both of these together because this one's for hydration and this one's for pores. I do have big pores on my nose and like on my cheeks a little bit, and my chin especially. So they're not like ginormous pores, but they are pores that bug me. So that's why I use those. And you'll see these full size in a haul video I'm gonna do at some point. So I only have one foundation, and it is drugstore foundation because I rather spend my money on like good primers or high-end eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that rather than foundation, because they have such great ones at the drugstore. So the new one I found that I've loved, I did use the Fit Me for a long time, but it made my skin itch, and I didn't think it was a problem because I have sensitive skin. And my mom's like, we need to get you a new one. So my mom did buy this. So it is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. So this is the one for normal to dry skin. And I am in N1 to 2 neutral soft ivory, classic ivory. It's a lot of names for that. But I am neutral skin toned, so this works really well for me. And it is a pump, which is nice, and it doesn't disperse a lot of product. Okay, a little goes a long way. It looks too light for me right now because I'm very tan, but it does match my neck very well. And when you are picking out foundations, make sure to match it to your neck. So put a little on your face right here, or like the inside of your hand, because that is the best to match it to your face without like putting a full face on. And you don't match it to your face, you match it to your neck. So just a little tip there. My favorite concealer is the Instant Age Rewind because of the coverage it gives. It's a eraser of dark circles. It is supposed to erase the dark circle, like, over time of using it. Because it says a treatment concealer. So I think it helps with the circles as well, like getting rid of them. But it just has like a like a spongy applicator. And it's just really buildable coverage, and it's good for dry skin and oily skin. It's just amazing, and I go through them like no other. So that is that. Whew. So the next is my all over face powder, or my pressed foundation. I use the Fit Me, so this does not make me itch. It is the foundation, and the concealer of this like stings in my nose crevices. As you can see, this is really well loved. I use this every day, like with foundation, without foundation, because it's really good for dry skin. It is. So they have a normal to dry one, and then an oily. Oh, I need to get this to focus better. And oily to combination one, which is more matte. This one is just good for dry skin. Ooh. So for my baking, like for concealer, I use the Tarte Smooth Operator. It's just a white powder, like in a sifter. Oh no! I need to put that on my face. And yes, my desk is clean. Oh, I still want to waste it. Okay, there we go. It's over my lips. So, and this one's almost gone. And this is a travel size. I have a lot of travel size things because they last so long. It's amazing. For my all over like luminous like setting powder, I use the e.l.f. Loose powder. As you can see, this comes with a lot of product, and it's only like $6. That's why I'm okay to do that. It comes with a little spongy thing, which I have no idea where it is right now. But this one's in soft luminance, and it does have a little bit of sheen in it. You can't really pick it up, but it gives your skin a really nice glow. Ooh. Oh shoot, it's all over my desk. Did you see that? Oh my. Okay. Sorry. I gotta keep myself covered up. So my next face products are my blush, bronzer, contour, and highlight. So it's my favorite bronzer. Oh my goodness. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This one's in... It doesn't say, but they have a darker one and a lighter one. I have the lighter one for now until I get the one for my summer tan, but it smells like coconuts, and it is a Muru Muru Butter Bronzer. It has a compartment with for like a spongy thing, but my dog got to it. And I don't use it anyway. I use a brush because brushes make it so much easier. And the clasp doesn't hold together very well. But I've had this for a little while now. My favorite contour is the Hoola bronzer, just the regular one. There is a Hoola light, but I like this one for contouring. Not this contour. Oh, don't look at it. But it is really, really, really good for that contour. I'm in between like fair and light and medium. Like I'm palish, but I'm medium skin. Like I'm right in between pale and medium skin tone. Like I'm right in the middle of that. So this works really well for me as contour. It's a little dark for bronzer, so. My favorite blushes are the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. Nope. The Amazonian Clay 24-hour blush. I have a couple of these. They have been my favorite forever. They last really long. Like, really long. And they're just really good. The color range is good. They're mostly nudes, but there are some like bright colors and some easier colors to wear for my dark skinned girls out there. They don't, especially their red one. I've wanted it for so long, but I would not be able to pull it off. But I have a few people I know who should get it. But you know who you are out there. So my favorite highlight is a cream highlight. I like cream highlights because, I don't know, there's more blingy to me. But this is the e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip. It doesn't have a color on it or anything. It's a little tube like this. It's $1. But it's $1 for a pack of pigment. Like, look at that. Like, it's not glittery. It's like sheen. And it's amazing. Like, I love it. My next one, so we're on eyebrows. So my favorite eyebrow stuff that I dropped somewhere. Anywho, so I have, I guess I was covered. So it's sorry guys, this is really hard since I'm not editing it, cutting stuff out. So it's a Gimme Brow from Essence, or Make Me Brow, sorry. It's just a little spoolie with fibers in it. I don't know if you can see, but there's just little hair particles in it that like gives you fuller brows, and they have this one and a darker one. So for those girls with black hair or like darker hair. My favorite eyebrow pencil is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist, and mine's in brunette. It is what I have on today. It's what I wear every day. I actually like it better than high-end. And yes, I've tried high-end, so. My favorite brow setting stuff is the Ready Set Brow from Benefit. Mine's gone. And they don't smell terrible, to be honest. They don't. So that's that. And for my brow, like, sculptor concealer, I just use the e.l.f. Cover Everything concealer. It's just a little pot concealer, and it's really easy to, like, carve out underneath the brows. Okay. So, my favorite eyeliner, so I have, it's Essence eyeliner pen in waterproof. Yes, waterproof is always hard to get off, but this stuff's easy to get off, and it works better than their non-waterproof. It's a felt tip pen, and it's just so easy to just glide on. And I have backups, so on backups, because it's $1.99. So, and my favorite, like, kohl pencil is the MAC Eye Kohl in Schmolder. It's just that one right there. You can blend it out. Give yourself like a smoky eye. It turns blue, but it's cool. As you can see, it's kind of bluish. but so do a lot of eyeliners, especially kohl eyeliners. So my favorite eyeshadow base that I've loved for a long time is the Smudge Pot from e.l.f. in Crimson Chic, and this is a brand new one. I've used it once. I went through my other one and it got dried. Like, I got to the bottom and it dried out, so I was pretty proud of that. So I love that. My favorite eyeshadow palette is the chocolate bar, Too Faced chocolate bar palette. As you can see, I'm hitting pan on some of them. So I use this one and this one for my eyebrows. They're just the perfect shades for me, and this one is my favorite, just all of the lid shade. But this is a really good one. It has, like, I could do a full face with this palette. Maybe I should. Anyway, this is the only color I really don't use. It's called Gilded Ganache. It's a green, like a shimmery, like, army green. It's beautiful, but it's so hard to wear because it's shimmery, and so you can't put it in the crease really, so it's just really hard. But they're so pigmented, and I love this palette. I actually have a backup of this palette because I love it so much. So my favorite mascara, I have 3 because I use the Supersizer from CoverGirl. Just keep dropping everything. The wand looks like this. It's just really thin and spiky. So I do that for length, and for volume I use Stila Huge Lash. It is so thick. But I like my my eyelashes clumpy, as you can tell. And then for my bottom lashes, to make them so long, I use the YSL Baby Doll Mascara. I did get this in a set, but it does not work for my top lashes at all. But for my bottom lashes, it's wonders. So now for the lip products. So this is my favorite, like, just lip rescue, like, chapstick with a tint, like a tinted chapstick. There we go. Okay. Yes. It's from Tarte. It's the Tarte Quench Lip Rescue in nude. It's so cute. It's little seashells. My favorite liquid lip is the Kat Von D. I have a lot of these. And this one's in Lolita. Lolita is my favorite because it's perfect nude for me. My favorite lipstick is a MAC lipstick in Viva Glam 2. This one is a limited edition, so I recommend going to pick this up. I have a backup because I love it so much. I mean, no, I'm not going to run out anytime soon, but if they just continued it, I'd be so upset. So, my favorite lip liner is a MAC one as well in Boldly Bare. I'm running out of room to swatch. And it's just a perfect nude. So you'd go with that one. It's just really nice. And it is a pencil, and I prefer that. And my favorite lip plumper and primer is the e.l.f. Duo. I don't know if they even sell this anymore. But this is a plumper, and this is a primer. This is really hydrating and plumping. Like, it makes my lips feel so great. And last but not least, how I take off, just kidding, my eyelashes. So these are my favorite eyelashes. They are the Ardell Glamour in 105. Now to take off my mascara. I love this. This is the Too Faced Mascara Melt Off. It is literally a mascara wand with oil on it. And you run it, like, put it on like a mascara, wait 60 seconds, and wipe it off. It just melts it off, like literally melts it off. It's amazing. And my favorite makeup remover is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water. This one is the waterproof one. Takes off waterproof. It has a blue cap. They have a green one and a pink one. I want to try them because this one does dry my skin out. And I already have, this was I used to take off my mascara, but I already have this. So I want to try the other one, but I already have a full one of these in the bathroom. So, and that is all for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and not wanting to see that. I don't even know what that is. I hope you have a great day.